Hey guys, so I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction. My name is Crystal Thrasher Cook, as the title says. I am, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. I'm, wanting to share what my why is for why hemp works. Why I, a Bible-believing Christian, is going 1000% towards CBD oil, cannabis, cannabinoids, all of that for our families and for our children. I'm a little overwhelmed because my why just grew within the last 2 hours, and I'm hoping to get to that, and I'm hoping to make some sense and not ramble too much. But when the emotions are flowing, sometimes the words just come, so bear with me. I've been with HempWorks for a few months now. I am officially a 5K affiliate, which means my team has sold over 5,000 in sales. And this month I am on track to hit 10K, which means they've had over 10,000 in sales. So that's pretty exciting. But aside from the money part, we'll talk about that at a different time. I'm trying to find the right lighting. I came outside because the things that I want to talk about are a little bit personal. And my children are home. I'm a homeschooling mom. I homeschool both my kids. This is the 8th year that we've homeschooled, and today is day 1. Today is also day 1 of me giving my children 5 to 7 drops of the CBD oil, 500 milligrams, under their tongue, and then they started their schoolwork. And school is easy for my daughter. She skates through it. Learning has always been exciting for her. She is a writer, so knowledge is something that she craves. Knowledge is, reading lots of words, all of it. She's a reader, so that always came really easy to her. Well, my son, he is 13. That didn't always come easy to him, and I get it, because it didn't come easy to me as a child either. He went to preschool and kindergarten in the public system. And our kindergarten year, you have those parent-teacher conferences every quarter, 9 weeks or whatever. And going on to our second quarter, the teacher had suggested getting him tested. I am an anti-label mother, okay? I wholeheartedly believe the moment that you label a person with some kind of ailment that the world has dictated, that society has created, the moment you label somebody, it sticks to them like a tattoo. And it is almost impossible to cover up. It is almost impossible to erase. It is something that will stick with them their entire lives. So I refused to get my son tested. Because the fact of the matter is he's 5 years old. He's 5. They weren't having snacks. They were doing so much work that they had to skip snack day. This is the first time in a full setting, because he didn't go to daycare. He was home with me, home with my mother. So he was able to run free. He was able to just let his energy do whatever his energy wants to do. But the way that his brain is wired was different. Right? We're told that, aren't we? They're just wired different. They're not able to sit down. They're not able to stay focused. They're not able to fit into the square box that we've created for them and we've deemed to be normal. Therefore, they must get on medication. What some of you may not know, which you can go to, I learned this saying the other day, so you may hear it a lot from me, University of Google, and you can ask, do public schools get paid a bonus for having children on medication for learning disabilities? You will be shocked, because I was shocked also, and I was infuriated. It's a number to them. It is about money. It is not about learning what works for that child. It is about sticking them in a square box, calling them abnormal, disabled, learning, whatever other word and label you want to put on that child. I am not saying that those chemical imbalances do not exist. All I am stating is that not every single child who's different needs to be medicated or has a chemical imbalance that is a disability. Okay? Be careful how you label your children, guys, because it does stick with them. Okay, so refused to do that. It wasn't going to register, wasn't going to do it. So we started homeschooling next year. I've been homeschooling him since first grade. Now, it is hard for him. At home, I'm able to give him breaks. I'm able to let him do his schooling however he wants to do it, wherever he wants to do it. If he wants to do it in segments, if he wants to do a little bit in the morning, if he wants to do it in the evening, however he wants to do it, I've worked with that, okay? But as time has gone on, I've noticed that we do need to focus. We need to work on being able to focus and get through a topic. Well, this morning, mind you, we haven't done school all summer. This morning I gave him his drops. I gave him, I think, about 7 or 8 drops. 2 hours straight. He did his work. At the table. Several times I said, did you want to take a break? He kept going. I was like, you could take a break if you want to. Because I personally have ADHD. I have Attention Deficit Disorder. I actually took some oil before doing this, so my speech is a lot slower than it typically is. You'll see that later. So I know I can only focus about 15 minutes at a time before my mind just gets bored, right? And he's the same way. We're very wired the same way. He sat for 2 hours, you guys. 2 hours straight doing his schoolwork. And I asked him when he was done, I was like, so what did you think? Did you find it hard to stay focused? He said, no, I didn't find it hard to stay focused. 2 hours, you guys. And if you have ADHD or you have a child or a spouse that has ADHD, you understand that 2 hours sitting doing something is hard, unless it's video games, right, guys, or watching YouTube. It's hard. It's a struggle to get them to do something like that. I'm so overwhelmed with just joy, and I'm trying to keep it positive. I'm trying not to get angry at the system. I do have another son that is, I'm a blended family, and he's on medication. He's been on it since he was 5, and it just alters. I know I was on it for 4 years. It alters your mind. It is harsh. It is a chemical foreign to your body. CBD oil works with your body's natural cannabinoid system. Everybody is born with an endocannabinoid system. Google it. Go to University of Google. And then I want you to ask Google what a cannabinoid deficiency is. And I want you to do your research, guys, because your children have a deficiency of cannabinoids. God created hemp plants to help us feed and fuel our body and our immune system naturally, not with poisons that cause a million other things to go wrong in your body because it's not working with the way your body was created. My children at the age of 13 and almost 18 now get to experience what life was supposed to be like, daily getting their cannabinoids in an oil form. Several drops underneath the tongue, and now the receptors that God created inside of their bodies, their immune systems and their brains and all throughout their body, now those receptors get to do what they were put there to do. Work. It's amazing how little education that us as a society knows. And this morning I heard on Rachel Hollis's live video, she said a statement that she loves, and I'm adopting it. In today's day and age, and the knowledge that is available to us at our fingertips, ignorance is a choice. Period. Ignorance is a choice. We have so much information at our fingertips. You don't have to take my word for it. Go to Google. Go to whatever search engine you use and type in CBD oil and whatever ailment someone you know or love is suffering. Anything. Check it out. Today, my why is for my children. At another time, it's already 9 minutes into this video, I'm going to talk about why CBD oil for prescription drugs. That one's a hardcore one for me too, personally. It's close to home. We do not have to medicate our people. There is another way. There is a legal option that is better for you, and it was created for your body's natural system. I'm going to go ahead and post my website in the link. I'm also going to post my Facebook. I hope you take some time to reach out to me, ask me some questions, do your own research, and I hope you start providing your family with the cannabis, keep on saying it wrong, cannabis that their bodies are craving and were created for. Have a great day, guys.